Should we tell them the whole story?
The whole story?
The whole story.
Okay.
I remember the moment that I decided I wanted to marry you.
Yeah, me too.
We were on the beach at Batu Feringhi watching the sunset. I set up the camera
That was the moment you wanted to marry me?
and I was recording as we were watching, and I thought, oh, this would be such a perfect time to propose right now. And I thought, whoa, that's a thought that you don't just have casually. That means something. That was the time that I was like, okay, it's time to propose.
You want to know my side?
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not proposing, but there was a specific moment for me when I knew you were the guy I wanted to marry. You know, the first time we met, it was at KK, it was 2019. There was a whole thing about your bank card not working, but everything worked out. It's just that moment I realized something. It's more about me than about you that made me realize, oh, I've never felt this way about any other guy I've dated and I've had a crush on. So the thing was, I had this instinct of wanting to protect you. Like, I wanted to do everything that I could to make you comfortable and not worry, like you're taken care of. And I'm like, before this, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. When I was younger, I was like boy crazy. I just wanted their attention. It's not about your attention to me. I've never felt that instinct of wanting to protect someone. And that was the moment I truly understand what love was. That early on our relationship. The moment I knew, okay, this is the guy I am serious with. Because I've never felt that way about any other guy before. Yeah, sorry, that's a lot. But yeah, now you know.
We've been talking about our future together for many, many years. But in early 2020, right after I got back from Malaysia, I had a conversation with you about, I want to propose to you, but I really want to finish school first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did talk about that.
And so in fall of 2020, I began college. And as soon as I finished college, I came here.
Yeah, the thing was, this trip, we already know it was gonna be an engagement trip.
And why is that?
Because we had to do this ceremony according to our culture. You can say it.
Okay. This is a white guy speaking on someone's... Okay, we have that on camera, it's okay. In Susan's family's culture, there's no real proposal. It's an engagement ceremony that happens between like members of the family getting together. The village elder is there. It's a whole thing. And we really wanted to do that to honor Susan's culture and her family. And so we've been planning that ceremony for months and months.
Oh yeah, it was brutal. I've never planned something that big.
So like our engagement was not a surprise to her at all.
Yeah.
But being from America, I really wanted to propose to you. You kind of meld the two cultures together.
Yeah.
It is January 12th, 2026. 7 years ago today, Susan and I met in person for the first time. It's so pretty here. This is like the town of Kota Kinabalu. Okay, you can say it cooler than I can. In the morning, technically the same day, we went to the city park in Kota Kinabalu and took pictures together. And that was the first thing that we did together. So today, we're going to that park, and I'm gonna ask Susan to marry me.
I didn't think there was gonna be a time for him to actually propose, because as soon as he landed, it was just go for the actual ceremony.
She doesn't know. She thinks we're just going to lunch, which was a lie concocted by me and her sister.
That's the thing. If I knew that he was conspiring with my sister, I would have suspected something. I mean, I suspected a little bit, But I thought that my sister was just gonna do all the errands and get it done with.
Because I'm not particularly close with your sister. I had never messaged with her one-on-one before this. The only reason I had her number was because there was one time we were together at the mall and Susan, your phone was dead, and so you took my phone to text her. Thank goodness you did that.
That moment. Should I tell my side of the story?
Please do.
Because before the week starts, I already planned with my sister. I'm a very particular person. Sometimes it's hard for me to be spontaneous. So the week before, when it really starts with all the planning, I already talked to my sister. I listed down, okay, this day we do this day we do this. There's a whole list leading up to the engagement ceremony. So on the particular day that he proposed, it was supposed to be a full day at home. I did not want to go out, especially the day before we had to drive so long from my village, Tuaran, to KK. I could not do it all over again. So I was dead on set to stay inside because we were planning to set up the backdrop, the dowry stuff. And then my sister said, okay, we're going out to get lunch. I'm already so busy. I already told her we're gonna stay inside. And I told her, can't you just get some takeaway for us so we can work? But she was so insistent, like she was gonna fight with me, you know? And like sometimes I fight with my sister, so I kind of took it as normal. And I already told her, we're gonna do this and this. I already told you this. And she was like, just a few minutes and then we go home already. And she was like, what else are you gonna do? I need to handle all this dowry. We can do that later. I will help you, right? So anyways, she said, okay, we're leaving at 11:30. I was already in a bad mood because the schedule that I had set was ruined. Chris was already in the shower early on. And I knocked on his door and said, babe, we're leaving at 11:30. Little did I know he already knew.
Oh, that had been the plan for quite a while.
Yeah, and then I went to shower after him. And then when I came out, I need to get dressed. I took my simple t-shirt and jean shorts because I thought we were just gonna have lunch and come back quickly. But I went to his room and he was in his dress shirt. I was like, oh, he must be out of laundry. I guess laundry time is coming soon. And you were like, you mind if we take pictures today?
Huh? How's that for a cover-up? Huh?
So he saw me took my t-shirt and my jean shorts and...
No makeup?
Yeah, I was planning to have no makeup because the day before I was full on makeup and a dress because I rarely go to KK. It's kind of a city where I usually dress up. So I was out of my quota to dress up for the day. I was like, I'm not wearing any makeup today. We're just having lunch when we go home straight. And then he saw me took my outfit and that was the moment I was like, wait a minute. He was like, babe, I think you should dress nice today. He was insistent for me to put on makeup. And
which I don't normally do.
yeah, he never does that. And kind of pisses me off for him telling me what to do. And he also said, get this. He also said, oh, you said you wanted me to be more assertive and telling you what to do. Excuse me? Where did that come from? I was even more pissed off. I was already not in the mood.
You know what that was? That was sheer panic because I said you should dress up nice and you pushed back against me and I'm like, oh no, you have to. And I don't have anything to say back to this. So I just made something up in sheer panic and it was the worst possible option. Don't do that, boys. Don't say that. Bad. I will say, babe, I've used my one card. My one time telling you what to do. I will never do that again in my life.
You know, it's my fault. When a guy who never does that to you does that, it means something. So I'll take that as a lesson because I did not dress as well as I thought I would. But anyways, I did change my clothes into a better one. And then I did put on my makeup, but not like overdone, just like look decent because he said he wanted to take photos. Okay, at least some makeup that won't make me look pale As much? Okay.
So after our quick lunch at Twat On, that actually did happen.
I am gonna hold on to this receipt.
That's like your rice all over.
Oh, I'm a messy eater.
Yeah.
Susan says, so you ready to take those pictures?
Yeah.
I never planned on taking pictures. But I suddenly had to act like I did. It was purely a lie to get you to dress nice. So when you said like, okay, come on, let's take the pictures, I was panicking inside. I mean, we took a few nice ones. We took this one.
We did. I think we did okay.
For totally spur of the moment, unplanned, absolutely not ready pictures.
And then my sister had a friend coming with us too. And she happened to be a lawyer. And she said, oh, we're going to this court to handle some things at KK. Because she said that, I couldn't be mad because that's her friend. Usually I fight with my sister, not her friend, okay? So I had to stay quiet. So I was like, okay, I guess we're going to KK now. Oh, there was a moment in the car where I told my sister, Chris and I are going to take photos for a bit and then we go. And then my sister said, I thought you guys are going to take photos in KK. What? Who said we're going to KK? And then I asked you, like, did you talk to my sister going to KK?
When I tell you I was panicking at that, because I was not planning on having this conversation. I should have like communicated with your sister contingency plans for discussions. I didn't. You know what, I'm gonna be so honest with you, babe. I assumed and was kind of betting on you falling asleep in the car, and then suddenly you wake up and we're in KK.
I was too riled up to sleep. I was kind of pissed off. And then when I was asking you, my sister from the front seat, she tried to gaslight me. She said, you were the one who said it in the morning. You said you wanted to take pictures. But in my head, I was like, did I say we're going to take pictures in KK?
She is gaslighting, she is gatekeeping,
like,
she is girl bossing.
I was going crazy. Like, am I going insane at this moment? At that point, I kind of like suspected something, but like, no, my sister's friend is gonna do all these things because it was just errands and errands after errands. You should have seen how busy we were for the engagement ceremony. We got to KK.
And in the car, we passed by the city park.
Yeah.
Now, the first time we ever met in 2019 was January 12th. I landed after midnight, so technically the same day in the morning, Susan took me to the city park in KK.
Yeah, to take photos.
And that photo right there is how we kind of announced to everyone that we were together in person for the first time.
Like the hard launch.
And as to photographers, that first photo shoot together meant a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fast forward to today. In the car, you were like, oh my gosh, the city park. Oh, I really want to get out and take photos in there.
Yeah, because in my head, we were already planning to take photos, right? Okay, so that's the perfect spot. Let's go there.
When I tell you the relief that washed over my body when you said that.
Really? Were you really that nervous?
Oh, the entire time in the car, I was panicking that something would go wrong. There'd be so many people there. It would suddenly start to rain. Like all of my cameras would turn off at the same time. Every possible situation ran through my mind.
So they parked the car first. They had some issues with the parking app. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna go to the city park first to take photos and then we'll meet you guys when you guys are done. Right?
You thought that was your idea. Just like a magician, you had been fed very subtle hints. Because for weeks I've been saying, we should go back to our old places in KK since we're gonna be there and like take photos there or just revisit the memories. Do you remember the pier? Do you remember the city park? I've been planting this seed for months.
On the way over, supposedly they were there too. I just didn't see because
I saw them and once again panicked, pulled out my GoPro and recorded this clip purely to distract her, purely to get her eyes to look at the GoPro. I had nothing to say.
Whew, where are we? What are we doing, babe?
going to the city park. It's the place where we had our first ever photo shoot together. That was in 2019.
Yeah.
Ugh, we're old. Okay, we got there, and he was really weird about the whole thing. He was really particular about doing it at the exact spot we took the photo.
So we originally took them like here, right?
And I was like, there's so much more area that we could take photos, because the spot that the original spot has like ants walking all over, like fire ants walking all over, and the lighting was really harsh. It was really high at noon. There was like other areas with pretty shades, and he was so insistent on doing there. And for the life of me, I couldn't even remember which one was the actual spot. And he was like, no, I know it's here. I know the trees. I was like, oh.
Yeah, this was the exact spot that we took our original photo.
Okay, he set up the camera, the tripod,
To take pictures, because I wanted good pictures of this moment.
and then there was another GoPro,
Oh, I'll get a shot of this.
and then another camera.
Here we go, I'll get a little vlog.
I think you caught it on video.
I
I was
did.
like, why do you need 3 cameras just to take photos? Why do you have so many set up? Why? And then you came up to me with this really goofy smile. And the second you reach into your pocket, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's doing it. And you remember what you said? Are you ready?
Because. You ready?
No, wait. Where did that come from? Oh,
That was more
Ready?
to me than you, Loki.
he was like, are you ready? You're gonna do it now?
So I'd written a whole thing, I condensed it down into a paragraph that I'd worked really hard on memorizing. And in the moment, it all flew away from my mind. I had written it down on a piece of paper, and I'm so glad I did.
I caught a little bit of words, but honestly, when it started happening, I kind of blacked out. I was like, what? I was still processing. Like, everything went by so fast. You know what they say about getting down on one knee and propose? Make it as short as possible, because you're gonna forget most of the stuff. Because when it's actually happening, you kind of like black out.
Yeah.
And the ring it's perfect.
You like
It fits perfectly. Thank you so much, baby. I love you.
I love you.
Like Susan said, in the real proposal, the lighting is so whack. The photo itself isn't beautiful, but in that moment I thought, this is so much more important than it just looking pretty.
It though. I did like the photo that came out.
So we took some fake photos for
Yeah.
Instagram.
The one that you saw on Instagram was kind of.
It was staged. It was a lie.
And then you were worried about getting rains. The rain came after everything was done.
Yes.
It was like right on time. But you know what? I love our proposal, even though it wasn't the perfect photo and everything. My reaction was like, what was my reaction? I kept saying like, oh, why am I crying? I knew this was gonna happen. Why do I keep crying? It's like, yeah,
I love you.
I love you too. And I'm a fiance now. Woo! It feels so good.
So we will see you for the wedding.
Well, we're gonna see them until the wedding. It's gonna be a while.
So thank you so much for your support in our relationship. It, like, words cannot express.
Like, I'm so mesmerized. Like, I'm blown away by the kind of support that you gave. Like, you don't even know us personally, and people were like, oh, you guys inspired me. Now I'm married with my long distance partner. I'm like, us?
Yeah.
We're just us. I don't see us as inspiration, but like, thank you for sharing your story. And I don't know.
And to a long distance couple out there, It's so hard, but it's so worth it if they're the right person.
Yeah.
We support and encourage you.
Like,
Bye.